Belgium will go back into lockdown to prevent healthcare system collapse.
Here's a summary of the article.
Belgium is once again imposing strict lockdown measures in the face of rising coronavirus infections, hospital admissions and deaths, announced Prime Minister Alexander De Croo during a press conference on Friday. People who live alone are allowed to have 2 cuddle contacts. Outdoors, gatherings can still take place with a maximum of 4 people, while respecting the social distance and wearing face masks. Non-medical professions requiring close contact, such as hairdressers and estheticians, will be shut down. For education, the autumn holidays will be extended even further. Schools will remain closed until the 15th of November. For primary schools, all pupils will have to go back to class after that. Holiday parks must close from the 3rd of November, but restaurants and swimming pools were closed already.
This post received a score of 30,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Belgium had nearly 24,000 cases yesterday. Adjusting for population, that would be like the USA having over 680,000 cases in a single day.
The infection rate is very high and problematic, but that's not even what people should worry about. As De Croo said, if the hospitalization rate reaches a certain threshold, the healthcare system will collapse, and the consequences of that are extremely dramatic.
Imagine a world where you get into a car crash and instead of going to a hospital you get taken to a local school gymnasium that's been repurposed as a triage center, and then, odds are, you bleed out there, maybe a few hundred feet from your own kid's classroom, awaiting a surgeon who had essentially a 0% chance of ever getting to you. Your body gets taken to the local cold storage unit place people used to rent units from at the edge of town, to be stored in the makeshift morgue they've set up there. Your family grieves your passing from home, and maybe a month later if you're lucky, probably a few months, they watch with 1,000 other families your mass burial, via webcam. That's what they're talking about when they talk euphemistically about dramatic consequences of an overwhelmed healthcare system.
People don't realize how many simple things can kill you. Even a UTI that goes bad can kill you, something a lot of women have multiple times a year. You lose your doctors and your nurses, or overwhelm them. A lot of people are going to die from easily treatable issues.
Yup, it's crazy. My town just reopened our old clinic, that has been closed for 15 years, just to deal with COVID patients so they could keep them separate from the normal clinic. And people still don't think this is a problem.
But it's not a problem. A problem is your car not starting. This is a plague being helped by every plague's best friend, ignorance and resignation. It's your classic "I'm going to smoke because fuck it, we all die one day" word said by a healthy person who feels great and only realizes the error of their ways when they're lying in a room with a doctor saying cancer.
I mean, the plague being helped is a problem. We are lucky enough to have an old clinic standing empty, and it being part of one of the best health systems in the world. But that is my one town, most people don't have that. That is a problem.
I'm just saying that problem isn't a strong enough word.
Yeah, that's fair, but problems can be solved, issues can't. This can be solved, so IDK, what other word to use?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.